Hey, how's it going?
Evening, Jimmy. Hey, not much going on. Docs are all out of the house early today. No one here except a few bodies in the basement. You know the spiel.
All right. Sounds like it'll be a quiet shift. Hope I didn't jinx it.
What's the worst that could happen, right? Hey, have a good night. Take it easy.
You too. Have a nice evening.
Thanks, man.
Good evening. Security at the... Oh, hey, Ma. Yeah, Ma, I worked the night shift today. Nobody here except me and a few bodies. Don't worry, nothing infectious. Yes, I know you do not like me having this job, but it's really secure. Where else can you get a safe job like this, Ma? I just have to occasionally check the building, and that's about it. See? Nothing to worry about. So how are you doing? Been just talking about me. Oh, I hope Miss Verygood... I hope she recovers quickly. I can do Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and choose one or all. The less I gotta cook for myself, the better. Hey, Ma, someone's calling on the other line. Yes, Wednesday sounds wonderful. Let's speak about the rest there. Okay, bye. I love you, Ma. Anybody there? Hello? Fuck, I just told her it's all safe. What am I even scared of? It's just dead bodies here and... A cat? Hey there, little girl. What are you doing here? How did you even get in here? Let's get you into the booth with me. It's cozy in there. I have a few blankets for you. Whoop, there we go. You are under arrest for trespassing.
Last time, you all went your separate ways, so it was late. It wasn't super late.
I think it was like 7 or 7:15, 7:30.
Yeah, something like that. So we will start with Agent Lily. You wanted to check out a party, a scene party basically going on. A rooftop bar, a lot of known names in the business, maybe some models there. The waiter works just like it should. You probably take the subway, I guess. And
I think last session I said I was going to hop in a yellow cab, but hey,
You did, yeah.
We get there.
Okay, fair. That's also easily a possibility. So you hop into a cab, you give the driver an address, and you pay. It's really fucking simple because it's 2004. You pay him like $10, and he drives you through half the city basically. And when you arrive at the building, it is quite high. It's almost at a skyscraper level, and you already hear muffled the electronic noise coming from the top of the building. You take an elevator ride upstairs, and a guard at the front, basically, he has a clipboard. He has a lot of names on it, and he's just checking people through. And you're standing in line. While you're standing in line, your vision goes over a few people who are like in front of you and you know no one. They probably joined the scene before, just like before a few years, maybe? At least
Yeah.
after you've left.
Gotcha.
So you wait in line, the bouncer looks at you, looks you up and down, just nods and goes, name?
Kevin Rivers.
He flips one shirt, another one, goes through the list, and then he raises an eyebrow and goes, oh, there you are. I thought you weren't on the list and trying to sneak yourself in, huh? And he crosses you off, opens the door to the inside where the music is now getting louder, and you see all of the different lights, strobing lights. If you were epileptic, that would be your worst nightmare.
Oh yeah. Thank God.
No,
this triggers a Vietnam flashback.
Flashbang. Yeah, so the waitress starts to speak Vietnamese. You get a flashback. You draw your gun. No.
Jesus.
So upon entering, you see that the bar is now basically has been portioned off. To the left, there is a big area where people are just wildly dancing, probably on drugs, probably drunk as fuck. Most of them in like really creative clothing, let's say. It's hard to say actually. Some of them look almost like you see a woman that's just dancing in what seems to be a nightgown, but also you see a dude dancing in a he's just fucking, what's it called, shirt cocking.
Oh God. Jesus Christ.
He wears a leather harness and nothing underneath, and he's just going wild on the dance floor, and people are cheering him on. To the right, you see the more reserved side of the party, where most of the social encounters take place, and the faces behind all of it meet up, and you already see a few faces that you worked with before.
Gotcha.
Some of them you are quite sure they're probably not going to be your best buddies, and some of them completely new.
Yeah. So I'm obviously gonna go over to the right side of the party because that's a whole lot on the dance floor right now.
Yep.
And I go over to the right, and I'm gonna try to avoid making eye contact with any of the people who I know are not gonna be happy to see me. But I'm actually gonna gravitate not towards some of the old heads, but try to someone new, because I want to see. I'm here for information first and foremost, and so perhaps look for someone in their 20s who might be, if not another model, then definitely looking for someone who looks like a manager of some sort.
Give me a search roll, and we'll see.
Search roll?
Yeah, we'll see if you find like the perfect one fitting your description.
Yeah, of course. Come on, man. Failure 67 over 57.
Yeah.
Can't win for losing.
Yeah, it's hard to say. You see a few models, you see a few faces that you've never seen before. Some quite young, not perfectly fitting your description. You're not too sure if they're just male models or if they are in the kind of management business. So you can just try your luck and at one of those.
I was going to ask,
groups.
could I roll a human? Because I'm looking to see if anyone kind of fits if I can clock, the way they're carrying themselves. Is this someone here who's here to be seen, or are they here to see?
Alright, that's a great idea. Yeah, give me a human roll. I'm gonna give you a plus 10 on that, actually. You don't even need that.
Succeed anyhow, yeah. Alright, success 58 under 60.
Wonderful. So, looking all over these people, you'd say most of them want to be seen from the younger groups. But then you spot someone. He is currently smoking a cigar inside. You see him he's currently smoking that thing. He has it in his between his lips. Just on the what's it called? That thing right here.
Yeah.
At the
corner
edge
of
of
your
his
mouth.
mouth, basically. Yeah, corner of his mouth. So he's having a cigar in the corner of his mouth. He's having this shit-eating grin, basically, and he's talking with two younger women. And you get the feeling that he's sizing them up, guessing where to put them in or what to do. And yeah, you absolutely get the feeling of someone being here, spotting people.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I will actually walk up to him deliberately kind of just insert myself into his conversation.
Ah, perfect. So when you arrive there, he's currently talking to one of the girls, and he goes, I've nurtured quite some girls to the top of the business. It's a rough world, but if you trust me, don't worry about it. I'll get you through it smooth sailing. You don't have to worry about anything. I'm managing your gigs. I'm just getting a little bit of cash from them, and it's all good. It's business.
Well, you do know there's more money to be made in the rough stuff.
He looks at you as you insert yourself.
I'm sorry, that was rude of me. I'll extend my hand. Kevin Rivers. I'm not sure if you heard of me.
Let's see if he has heard of you. He crit fucking failed his role of hearing about you, so he
Sweet.
gives you... Yeah, he holds out the hand. He goes, name's Pyotr.
Pyotr. Russian?
You should remember that name. Oh, no, not really. But it sounds better. And he gives you a wink. And also extends his hand to shake yours.
Yep, absolutely. Shake it back. Yeah. And kind of looking at the two girls, do they seem like they were at all interested in what he was saying, or are they just,
Oh,
kinda
they
hoping
absolutely
for
were. Yeah, they were like
Okay.
hanging on his lips, like sucking up every word he was saying.
Got it. I assume I don't recognize either of them.
No.
Okay. Very good. Now this is where a deeply antisocial person has to think of something to say.
Yeah, he looks you up and down after shaking you and goes, so Kevin, what's the big deal with you, huh? What are you here for? What are you searching for? What's the deal with your rough stuff where the money's at, huh?
Oh yeah, believe me. So, it's been a couple years since I've been to one of these things. I get invited every year. It's just been, let's just say I've been enjoying some of retirement up north. But I still get in the business every now and again. I do films, mostly.
Oh, one of those businesses, huh?
Don't worry, it's all above board.
Well, I hope.
Everything I do-
absolutely hope so.
Of course. Everything I do is for the benefit of those who do it. Right? It's art. And in fact, the Europeans have called some real sexy stuff. European, even.
For they get up to some real weird and crazy shit down there, huh? But hey, I don't want to talk about brothers over the pond,
Sure.
If you get invited every year and you basically never come, what made you come today?
Well, I was actually looking for a specific girl. I heard she had done some work in the past, and I was, well, I don't think she's here, but a young lady by the name of Rebecca, ring any bells?
Oh, well, Rebecca, Becky, Becca, huh? Who knows? Lots
Yeah,
of
real
names
pretty
like
thing. Redhead.
that. Real
You
pretty
sure
thing,
she
right?
hasn't-
Huh? And you see a glimmer of recognition in his eyes. He goes like, the one with the movie.
That one with the movie, yeah.
Oh, yeah, she did not like that. Oh, I've heard of that.
As well, her right.
Those kind of movies more your business?
No, not at all.
He nods.
I was just gonna offer. I know work's been slow for her ever since. Well, I was gonna offer her some business. Everything above board, everything consensual. Just want to make sure she gets seen again.
Oh, well, buddy, I don't think this will be your lucky day then. Well, obviously, I haven't seen her. You guess how she thinks about all of that. Well, it's, let's just say, an unfortunate thing to go through. Could have boosted her career, but she chose to break it off. She hasn't done anything, and I don't think she wants to. I've also tried my luck.
I see. Well, that's a shame. Hopefully one day she can put it all behind her and hopefully come out better than she was before.
Oh, well, we can always hope, huh? So, and he puts a hand on the shoulder of one of those two girls and goes, Anna here wanted to try out some modeling. What do you say? I shot with her twice, and she smiles at you. I think she could do wonderful in a movie, not just pictures. And
Yeah.
when he says that, she gives him a confused look, and he just hand waves it.
Now, are they close to the bar at all?
Relatively close, yeah. You would
Yeah.
need a few steps and go away, basically.
Okay. Shit. Well, I don't have a card on me, but you just wait right here a quick sec. I'm gonna go to the bar and grab a napkin. Now, while I'm there, if I can get the bartender's attention.
Oh, absolutely. The moment you get to the bar, you take a a napkin, you see a young man standing in front of you wearing like a butler's uniform. And
He cute.
yeah, he relatively
I'll give him a wink as I come up.
perfect. He also leans over the counter and goes like, "Sweetie, what you want? What can I get for you?"
Ah, well, double Stolly on the rocks, tonic, twist lime.
Yeah, absolutely. Someone who got taste, huh?
Relatively. It's all relative, isn't it, taste?
He nods his head. Taste always is relative, but I think you've got some, and he pours you your drink, garnishes it, and gives you a glass.
Thanks, sir. Open bar here, or do I need to pay this man?
Always open bar, don't worry.
Oh, cool. Well, I'll drop him. Yeah, I'll drop him a 5 anyway.
He pockets in like his one of his breast pockets, winks at you again, and says, "Have a wonderful night, darling."
Hey, you too. By the way, that Peter guy, what does he drink?
Oh, the one that, yeah, he's yeah. He looks like over a few people. You mean the one who says he's called Piotr or whatever, and he's like,
Yeah, Petey.
I've heard people call him James, but yeah, he's drinking some vodka.
Oh, okay. Well, just next time he comes up here, tell him I'd like to speak to him in private, in the bathroom.
Oh, that kind of deal, sure. I'll tell him.
Tell him it's for a shoot. I think he'd be perfect as a talent scout for it, and he'd be getting a pretty fat cut.
I think fat cut would sound nice to him. I'll absolutely tell him. Don't worry about it.
All right. Hey, thank you much.
Have a good night.
Yeah, and I'll walk back to. So is Piotr immediately just gone right back into talking?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, just gonna do the same routine again. Just put myself right in there.
Perfect.
So, like, yeah, back with the girl is like, give her the napkin. I'll like quickly, take the pin from my pocket, get my number on it. Here's my number.
She politely smiles and looks at it and goes, "Piotr, you said you movies. What exactly? Is it just like, what is it? Like some softcore? Am I gonna like have a bikini and model a little bit?"
Hey, we can work out the details in a contract when you feel like talking.
Oh, all right. I'll give you a call then.
Very good. Look forward to it.
I will. And she looks at it again and grabs her purse and slips it in.
Yeah, I feel like I've kind of outstayed my welcome with this crowd. I'm gonna back off a bit. I'd like to actually take another look at the room. Actually thinking about it, does the background of this room, does this look like the background, as blurry as it was, of the group shoot with the 4 girls and Rebecca?
No.
No, okay.
However, if you want to, looking at the crowd and all of that, if you want to, you can just try to insert yourself in a few situations. We don't have to play everything out. And just give me a charisma roll and
All right.
tell me, like, what's the goal?
Goal is, number 1 is try to get any sort of lead on Rebecca. Has anyone seen her recently? Has anyone heard from her recently? Then failing that, looking for any sort of rumors about girls being used for strange things, strange shoots, And I don't just mean like heavy kink stuff. I mean like stuff that left them feeling a little bit not right anymore. Yeah, and of course any follow up too on our 4 missing girls. Like anyone see them last? Who talked to them last? That sort of thing.
All right, yeah, then give me a charisma roll.
All right, flat charisma. Let's do it. Old school cool. Don't fuck it up. There we go.
Hell yeah.
Success. 30 under 70.
So, Agent Lily smoothly moving to the crowd, smooth talking his way from one point to the other. You get a few bits of information. First of all, since Rebecca broke off all of her contacts after the video came out and all of that, nobody really has seen her, either in business or in private. It seems like she tried to break off everyone who was involved in the community, and some girls are saddened about it, but they tell you that they kind of understand her. Like she didn't even want the friendships anymore because they remind her of the business.
Understood.
Regarding the weirder shit, you hear of a few harder kink stuff, like nothing unnatural, but almost eyebrow raising, but not quite yet.
Yeah.
So there's
like even for me, that's weird.
Yeah. And, maybe it's just like not the right crowd that will be having those kind of experiences, because moving through the crowds, you also talk with a few managers, and you do get the kind of feeling that while most of them probably will lend out their models, they're quite protective of them, especially when like the fashion week just is around the corner. They want them to walk on stage. They don't want to search for anyone to fill in when they have a weird experience and now can't make it because they're either dead or in an asylum or on the way to one of both.
Understood.
That's basically that. Regarding the 4 missing ones, you're just talking again, nearing more of the crowd on the dance floor. Not completely, you don't go over into the dance floor itself, but you go around the edges. You've asked a few people. Some are so obviously on cocaine. But
that makes 2 of us.
Perfect. You get a few answers that you're looking for. All of them tell you that the girls, like, even like they've seen them. Most people have seen them like even just a day before they disappeared. Okay. For example, Evie, who disappeared on the 15th, was seen on the 14th together with Natalie, and they were both in like the quote-unquote training grounds of their management, where they were just practicing, going through the catwalks, going through all of the dresses they will be wearing when they will walk and all of that, and they were just like synchronizing how they will walk. They go through that, you know, like before Fashion Week, everyone is in like everything needs to be perfect. Everyone wants to sell their shit. Now the model agencies need their models to be perfect, because otherwise, well, nobody will buy their shit. So all of these 4, Evie, Natalie, Antonia, and Marissa, all of those 4 were seen just days before vanishing. Some of them just a day before, others 2 days before that. It really depends on who you ask.
Got it.
All of them were actively part of the Fashion Week. They were all there to walk the stage, and as a part of that, all of them were just going through their rigorous training, rigorous practicing of all of the days before they went missing.
This training ground, where is it?
Let's just say it's close to where the Fashion Week actually takes place, which is at Bryant Park.
Okay.
And close to that, they rented out a few spots. Basically, most model agencies did. Some of them share their spaces with others. What you do get is that like Evie and Natalie were in one space, while Antonia and Marissa were in another one. They were not sharing the spaces. Okay. Yeah, but all of them were around the same area. Thing is, nobody knows when they vanished.
Yeah.
It could have been that someone waited for them, just like after work, or maybe it was in the morning on the way to work, or whatever. It's unclear. What is clear, however, is that Evie was not kidnapped from her apartment. It was way too clean for that.
Right. Okay.
Also, give me an alertness roll.
Alertness? Yeah, give me a sec, sorry. Failure, 65 of 64.
So you don't see it coming. You're distracted by
oh boy.
By
I love it when you say you don't see it coming. That just
Stop failing rolls, man. Please.
Yeah, so you don't see it, or more like you don't see him coming because you're distracted. You look to the left, and between some of the people on the other side of the dance floor, you see the legs and the tail of a black cat moving through the people, weaving perfectly in between their legs and between them all without being stepped on. And then you hear a Kevin fucking Rivers, huh?
Oh,
and that's what you did not see coming. And when you look up, you do see someone who really doesn't like you. It's the owner for Grace Model Management, Anthony Beasley.
Tony, it's been too long.
It could have been way fucking longer, man. And he speaks loudly. A few people turn their heads.
Hey,
what are you here for?
I was on the guest list, just like every year. I thought maybe, well, let's just say I've been in Poughkeepsie a little too long. Felt the need to stretch my legs a bit.
He looks you up and down, and then looks to the right, looks to the left. basically garnering the attention of the people who heard him speak before, and he goes, "So you're down here for what, huh? Searching for another one to burn."
What are you saying, man? You sound kind of crazy, Tony.
I don't know, man. I just think you're not really welcome here. We put you on the guest list every year because we're nice people, you know? So we do our part and put you on the guest list, and then he gets closer with his little stubby finger, points at your chest and goes, "And you do your part, be a good man and just don't show up."
Well, look. So far, the only one who doesn't want me here is you.
"Oh, is that so?" And he looks around, and a few people turn their heads away from the drama that's like going on. But you see a few people just like critically looking at you, and like 2-3 are talking and like nodding.
Well, look. I'm not here to burn anybody. But, I'm also not the one who's losing track on 4 young women.
Wow, I can't do fucking shit about that, huh? Can I? If Evie
You know.
and Natalie decide before their great fucking day, before the fucking fashion week, that they, I don't know, need to snort a ton of cocaine and run away, I don't know. What should I do about that?
I'd like to human that if I could. That
Oh, yeah.
little line there.
Give me
That's
human
what I was
roll.
waiting for. Yeah, absolutely. This is actually something I've not failed yet, but...
Ooh, shouldn't have said that.
Well, it's not critical. It's 92 over 60. Look, the way I see it, I'm just stacking up D4s.
That's true. That's true.
So it's hard to read the room when the room is basically just turning sour in your taste.
Well, there's also a bunch of coked up, people like moving around me. Deeply disconcerting.
Yep, and also probably some coked up people who are not here to dance now, and who are probably just waiting for an opportunity to throw fists.
Oh, okay. Come on, fuckers, I got 40%, let's go! So looking at Tony, so it looks like now the crowd is firmly not on my side anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, look at Tony. Can't read, he's just too worked up, I can't read him. Well, Tony, listen, I'm just saying that when young women like that go missing, it's usually someone who knows them all, knows them real well, like a manager. Have a good night.
You see his face turn like from a little bit of anger and almost disappointment to see you to like full on fucking what the fuck did you just say? And in that moment you just turn around.
Now, if he wants to start something, I will happily finish it, but
Let me roll for him. Let me see if he can hold himself back.
yeah, I'm not gonna be the one to throw the first punch here.
He also seems to have a little bit of reasoning left in him.
Yeah.
And he just shouts as you leave, and he shouts behind you. "It wasn't really nice to see you. I hope I don't fucking ever see you again, you fucker."
Yeah, give your wife one up the butt for me.
Yep, and that's like the last thing you say. You open the door.
I'm gone, yeah. I'm getting out of here.
And and as it closes, the sound is muffled. You don't really hear any screaming or whatever, and you make your way down again. So, Tammy, what would be going through Lily's mind, and where do you want to go?
Yeah, the biggest thing right now is, so, putting the things together from what we already knew. All these girls got pinched, within 24 hours of them being last seen. They all worked for the same company. And it seems like all of them, now this is just extrapolation, but it seems like all of them were taken away from where they lived. We know that for a fact with Evie, but the other 3, that's a solid guess too. We would have heard about, especially the FBI reports, we would have been hearing about break-ins, about, missing persons, their domiciles getting tossed over. But how does it all connect? And that's what is really kind of screwing with Lily's head right now, is how is it all connected, Like, who did this? Because, he thought he had something with the training ground, that perhaps it was someone who worked there, but the fact that those 4 girls were not together all at once at the training ground, that throws that out the window. He needs to get back to LANDON. He needs to at least give him what he knows, and maybe then between him and Dr. Greco, we might finally get something resembling a lead.
Okay, so I think you know that Landon said he was going to the FBI office.
Yeah.
You could probably just either take the subway or a cab. What do you want to take?
In this case, I'll probably take the subway. Just knowing how I got there the last time.
All right, perfect. So, leaving the location itself, as you step out into the cold again, it is now like, I would say 9:30 in the night. You've spent around 2 hours trying to socialize. And as you step out, you go from the almost sweat-inducing, warm, disco-like room back into the howling wind that's carrying all of those snowflakes that like almost hurt when hitting your skin now. And yeah, you make your way to the nearest subway station. On the way there, you pass a few like more empty corners between big buildings, back alleys. You take a few shortcuts. And as you walk between two buildings, on your left side is a big graffiti. It is it is spray painted like a first of all a background of like some red bricks, and then you have a real big tag over it of someone. It's hard to read, and there is a like little pipe coming out of the wall in the middle of this graffiti. And as you walk past it,
Do you want your life back?
What? Freeze. And the biggest thing is, I probably reach instinctively for where I don't have my shoulder holster, but that's back with Landon.
yep.
Oh no.
Who's there?
Oh, I know. I know you didn't kill him. I could help you. Make it known to the rest.
Alright. Well, that sounds real tempting, but I don't take offers from talking fucking walls. I'm gonna just turn on my heel and run.
As you run, you just hear it gets quieter as you run, but you hear it,
Oh, you should think about it.
and then you
I have a
run.
feeling that's a sand check for
Oh yeah, that's the next thing I would have said.
God, what the fuck, man?
yeah, the wall talking to me is definitely a
A big
that's a
no-no.
failure. 76 over 31.
It's weird fucking shit, but you only lose one from the unnatural.
Okay. Cool. I'll eat it. Well,
Perfect.
yeah, you know what? Let's live dangerously. I'll eat it.
All right, you eat the sand loss, you run, and without anything going on, you do reach the subway. You don't like the way from starting to run to entering the subway is a little bit blurry in your mind.
Sure.
But yeah, you reach the subway eventually, and probably also feel way more comfortable with people around you now.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably look like a freaking lunatic, like running full tilt
Yep.
and like way out of breath, sweating like a pig, despite how cold it is outside.
All right, perfect. So with you getting in the subway, taking a ride to the FBI office where you started, and where Landon probably is right now, we will switch the scene, and we will check on our good doctor, Dr. Greco. After splitting up with the others, you got back in your car and you drove the way over to the medical examiner's building. As you exit the car, the so warm, the so nice car, you stand out in the snow again. The snow has piled up and is all, you'd say, like almost halfway to your knee, and you stand in front of your workplace. You've seen it many times. It's dark now. Though no real windows are illuminated, except one on the ground floor, where you know that the security office normally is. Normally is.
Right. I go up to the front door, I scan my card to get in, and walk up to the security desk at the front.
Yeah, you walk up there, you look through the glass that prevents you from just reaching in. The office is empty. Light is still on, but no one's sitting inside.
Alright. Well, I guess I'll make my way over to my office first.
Mhm.
And once I'm there, I'm going to take a closer look at the file of Mrs. Red Crow.
Okay, so what do you hope to find there?
Anything that I might have overlooked initially before I knew about what was in her apartment or this association with cats, maybe.
You open up the file again and you start just going through everything basically. You read the paper that you wrote, you look at the pictures again, and then there's something that gets right in your face. You look at a picture showing the body where she was found, and between all of the footsteps around her, all of the heavy boot prints from the police, you see a single paw print in the snow.
No. No, that can't fucking be. That fucking cat. I'm gonna take the photo and I'm gonna put it inside of my jacket. And I'm frustrated and I'm angry. Just been a long day. And I've seen some things I care not to believe. But I know there's still one thing I have to check before I leave here. And that's the body of Mrs. Red Crow. So I'll make my way down to the morgue.
You make your way down to the morgue. You go through the stairwell into the cold section, into the examiner section, basically. Into the
I'm
cold
sure
room.
there's security outside of the morgue that I would have walked into.
I wanted to ask for a stealth roll.
Really?
Yeah. Not just with how stealthy you are.
See if they notice.
Yes. Because it probably won't be like in front of the
gotta-
morgue at oh Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, I got 97, so.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Under
Uh-oh.
98, right?
Out of
Yeah. Under 98. Oh, it's out of 10.
All right.
Very sneaky fat doctor over here.
Yeah, you're not thinking about like being stealthy. You belong here. This is your workplace. Why the fuck would you be stealthy? I mean, you haven't met security at this point, but who cares? They know you. So when you walk into the cold room, into the morgue, where there's also no one directly in front of it, you just like open the door and let it swing shut, and the loud noise almost startles you yourself. And then you're standing in the cold room.
I reach for the lights. They flicker on, and I go over to the body bag where I'd left Miss Red Crow.
Give me a alertness roll as you walk over to the body bag.
Failure. 89 over 41.
You walk over to the bag. You, as far as I know, you literally closed her up. You didn't even put her back in, right?
Well, usually the room's cold enough, but
So when you walk over there, you look at the body bag and you slowly open it and probably gasp when there's on her chest, there's a black cat curled up, just sleeping there. And as you open the zipper, it raises its head to straight up look at you.
ah! You get off of her!
The cat doesn't move, but now you hear a door being like kicked open and you hear a hey, who's there? Get on the fucking ground! And you hear the shaky voice of like Jimmy, who's a new security dude, and as you look over, he doesn't seem to recognize you with all the adrenaline just like pumping through his veins. Like he's on the night shift, having security in a morgue, and he just heard some weird shit. So he's basically screaming at you. He's shaking like a revolver in hand, and he's like, "On the fucking ground, man!"
It's okay. It's okay. I'm a doctor. I'm raising my hands. And I'm looking over at him. I'm Dr. Declan Greco. I work here.
You see his eyes wander from like the cat that's just been sitting there back to you, and the shakes in his head stops, and he goes like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" As he seems to recognize you.
I'm still working on this case with the FBI. I needed to check some stuff before I went home. That's it. I have access to the building overnight.
Yeah, I
I'm
know,
sorry
but
I
it's
scared
almost
you.
10. It's almost 10 p.m., man. I haven't seen a single living soul since almost 3 hours now.
It's okay. Everything's okay. I'm not doing anything. I don't know why this cat's here. Really.
He just also, like, now he recognizes that there's a cat in the room. Like, he looked at it before. How did it...
That's why I screamed for it to get off. I'm gonna push the cat off the body.
Yeah, with a little bit of a meow, the cat jumps off and looks at you real grumpy.
Cat's out of the bag.
Yeah, also, for all of this, give me a set roll for this situation.
Jesus. Fail.
Yeah, 93 over... what's the current?
61.
Alright, you lose 1. It's weird, but not like mind-shattering.
We're getting close.
That's what I like to hear.
You know what? I'm actually gonna project.
Oh, alright.
Alright.
Ouch. That hurts. Alright, yeah. Lose 4 willpower and 4 points of a bond. And lose no sanity.
All
Who are
going
you
into
projecting?
Miss Lucy Greco, who I still having some issues with that will be resolved later.
Alright, perfect. Yeah, you see Jimmy now, after a few, almost like 2 minutes that he's now in this room, he puts the revolver away. Dr. Greco, I know you can access all of the stuff here, but please, if I'm not at my desk, wait there. I was just walking, like, my path. I was just checking up if everything's cool, and I'm gonna bring the cat out. How about that?
It's fine. You could take her out. But God, I'm just rubbing my forehead and I was just trying to get in and out. I didn't want it to take any longer. Sorry.
No, it's alright, he says as he walks over, easily picks up the cat with one arm and like sets it on his shoulder. He holds it tightly enough so it can't like just instantly run off, but it also doesn't seem to try anything. And as he walks out, the cat looks over his shoulder and like fixates you with its stare until the doors close behind Jimmy.
I just give it a stink eye, and I've got my lips pursed together the entire time. I watch the door swing back and forth, and I slowly turn my attention back towards Miss Evie Red Crow over here.
First of all, she's still dead. You, like, looking at, like, the whole thing, the whole body, the whole cadaver, you don't notice anything new above it. There's no new wound, there's no new fatal injury. It looks like drowning is the thing she succumbed to. And she has stayed dead for, well, it's now over 24 hours since she's in your freezer.
How did that fucking cat get in here? I just look at the body and I try and look for any evidence of how it could have gotten in at all.
You start scanning the body, basically.
I'll scan the entire room if I have to. Any places it could have crawled in.
Nothing. You take almost like half an hour looking over anything, looking over the body bag, which was still closed, and you don't see any scratch marks on the out or inside of the bag. You look at everything. You look at the vents, you look at the doors. They are way too heavy for a single cat to open. The cat shouldn't be here. All of the vents have like the lids basically screwed on. Yeah, you don't know how that happened. It shouldn't have happened.
I'm still incredibly frustrated, and I just take a deep breath and I exit the lab after cleaning up. I go meet up with the security guard back outside the lab.
Yeah, Jimmy's now in his office, and you see that he is, when you arrive there, lights on, and you just hear him basically talk to himself, is what you think in the first few seconds, but then you hear him like, "No, who's a good one? Oh, you're so sweet." And as you look inside the window, you see the cat has made itself comfortable on his desk, just over a few of his files, and he's just petting the cat. And as you like get closer, he looks up smiling, and he's like, couldn't like just throw her out. It's snowing, man. She'd be alone out there. I'm gonna keep her in here.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
did you bring this cat into my morgue?
No? What the?
Did you put that cat in the body bag?
Why would I do something like this? Why would I
Well,
put it in
I
a
wouldn't
bag?
do something like that. So did you bring that cat inside?
No, Dr. Greco, I told you I've never seen that cat before. I don't even know how it got there. I'm here since like 7 p.m. Either the cat was in here before, or you know how cats are. They can just like sneak in.
I want you to check the cameras.
Okay. Yeah. You want me to do that right now?
I want you to do that right now, and I want you to get that fucking cat outside. No animals in the building.
He looks at you with like some pleading eyes. He was like, come on.
I will have you reprimanded.
All right. He picks up the cat, which meows in protest. And he walks out of his office, opens the front door. The wind blows in a lot of snow instantly. And he's looking back one last time at you with a pleading look. But then, like, he's not even trying. And he puts the cat down. I'll pick you up after my shift or something. And he, like, ushers it out.
It's a street cat. It'll be fine, all right? I need to see those tapes.
Yeah, okay, sure. Come on
Someone
inside.
put that cat inside my morgue, and I need to know who the fuck did it.
Sure. Yep, as I said, come on inside, and he holds open the door for the security room. Where do you want to start? Should I just rewind it? I mean, we don't have like a camera. You know, we don't have a camera in the morgue, but on the hallway at least.
Yes, I know. Just play back the front door to the morgue from now. I want to see when that cat got in there.
He starts rewinding, and you see the timer just going down even faster. It's just getting faster and faster. And 9 p.m. passes. 8 p.m. passes. 7 p.m. passes. You see in that time, Jimmy's walking 2 rounds. Basically, he crosses the hallway 2 times. No cat inside. 6 p.m. 5 p.m. Some of your colleagues are going in and out of there. No one has a cat. And then, finally, you see yourself leave with these 2 agents. No cat inside. And Jimmy stops the taping. Goes like, I mean, that's... You were just there. I mean, this was all the time, like, between you leaving and now. I don't know how it got there. But you can clearly see I didn't put it there.
Jimmy?
Yeah.
Just make sure that cat doesn't get back in. Okay?
Alright.
And if you see it, put it outside. If I see you with
Okay.
that cat again, I'm gonna have to write you up.
I'm not gonna have the cat inside again.
Good. Have a good rest of your night.
Yeah, thanks. You too.
I'm gonna head back towards the front of the building. I head back outside and look around. Is that fucking cat still there?
Yeah, it's sitting across the street between 2 trash cans that are standing at the sidewalk. They are really snowed in now, and the cat's just sitting between the 2 of them to at least shelter itself a little bit from the snow. And it's looking in your direction.
What do you want from me? Huh?
It tilts its head. You see its mouth open, but you don't hear the meow, as it is way too far away and the wind is just picking up, howling between the buildings as it crashes through the alleyways.
Dr. Greco has had enough of this shit for tonight. He is exhausted. He has fought off a lot of stress already, and he is going to go into his car, which is hopefully still warm, and sit down. He has both of his hands on his face for a couple moments, and he just keeps saying to himself, this is too much. This is too goddamn much. Where the fuck is that thing coming from? And he's just rubbing his eyes. He's extremely tired, and he just looks up to his window. He looks out at the street, completely silent, and he just looks back towards that alley, see if that cat's still there.
It is.
Part of him wants to help this thing, but the other part wants to run away. And the part of him that's tired of all of this is winning. He turns away from it, starts his engine, starts to drive off. He gets to a couple blocks down. He pulls out his phone, calls his wife. She picks up. Hey, Lucy. I'm sorry, hon. I'm heading to a site right now. They found the body in the Hudson again. They want me over there with the NYPD. It's gonna be a long night. I love you too. I'll see you tomorrow. He hangs up, gets back on his phone, calls another number. Hey, are you free? That's great. Good to hear. Can I head over now? Wonderful. I'll see you soon. He hangs up the phone. Takes about 15 minutes in the dead of night, but he drives over to Red Hook in Brooklyn to an apartment complex. And he parks his car and walks out and goes up to the door of the apartment building. He buzzes the number that he's pressed before, and it opens. He takes the elevator up to the floor that he has planned to go to, and steps out, walks down the hallway, quiet, warm from the chilly winter breeze outside, and goes to the numbered door he's been waiting for. He knocks twice. Door cracks open. Hey, big boy. I've been waiting to see you. Greco is silent as he enters the man's apartment, and the door shuts behind him.
After the door shuts, the camera just moves down the hallway. The little bit of light from the elevator that's still open illuminates a cat sitting on the carpet inside the hallway.